go where I want and I do what I want. My belt match the kicks, don't you go Bonner?
T to the G, man. Who do you think it gonna be? And I'm back with the best reaction channel on YouTube that couldn't be possible without YouTube. Now, the title of this video is going to be The Terrifying Transformation from Nice to Nightmare. Now, before we get in this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you're one of my day ones, go ahead and hit a like and drop a comment like you always do. Now, without wasting any time, let's get into it.
Okay, the reason I'm stopping you is you're doing about 20 miles an hour in a 55, and you're not maintaining your lane. So is everything okay?
Yes, sir. My transmission's just
Oh.
slipping.
Okay.
And I had an appointment to get it fixed. I went to it. They didn't have the part.
Okay. I just wanted to be able to see what I was walking up on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Deputy Gronenboom with Santa Rosa Sheriff's Office. I did need to see your driver license, your registration, insurance today. Do you have any firearms or weapons in the vehicle?
There's no fire.
No firearms? All right. Where's your license at?
Honestly,
Yeah.
my wallet was stolen.
Your wallet was stolen?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any other forms of identification on you today?
The only thing that I have that nothing but my picture.
All right. Go ahead and roll down all the windows for me, please. All right. So as you were saying?
I'm in the process of moving.
Okay.
My wallet was stolen, I guess, because I went to somebody's house and realized it was gone. I went and asked them about it. They said they hadn't.
Ma'am, we didn't ask you all that. We didn't ask you all that. He asked if you had a license or a picture or something with your shit on it. Man, why do y'all always do that?
Okay.
So I don't have my ID on me. I had my registration and everything. Like,
Okay. Let's stop reaching around the vehicle. If you don't know where anything's at, what's your first name?
Mary Lee.
All right. Current address?
Currently, I'm in the process of moving, but I was staying at in Alabama.
That's not going to be your current address now?
No.
Since you don't have ID on you, I've got to try to look all this information up. I'm going to go run your license. Do you have a valid license?
I'm honestly not sure. I was paying like my fines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's
Okay.
fixed yet.
Was it suspended?
It was suspended.
What were you suspended for?
Speeding ticket.
If you are still suspended, we're going to need you to have somebody come get you in the vehicle.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's that on the dash right there?
Right here.
Yeah.
Probably one of his tools. Yeah.
Can I see it?
Probably one of his
It looks
tools.
like it's possibly a pipe that I'm smoking something out of.
No, he works on the they have like the big trucks and stuff over there.
Yeah, well, there's burnt residue in here.
Are you sure it's not oil from a truck?
I mean, it looks pretty crusted. And is there anything in the car going to get you in trouble at all?
Not that I'm aware of, no, sir.
Not that you're aware of.
I'm always finding.
First off, she gave up the husband or whoever, the homie, real quick. Oh, that's his pipe. That's his whatever it is. And that's crazy. But my question was, never mind.
Nuts and bolts and like that
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's just tobacco. It smells like. So.
Okay.
But like I said, it has been smoked out of. So
Okay.
it's not just a tool.
Oh. I don't, like I said, I'm always finding nuts and bolts and stuff like this. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold tight for me, okay?
First name is Mary Lee.
There was a little metal pipe on the dash. She showed it to me. She's like, it's Dexter's tool. Dexter's her boyfriend. It's like, well, it's not a tool. It's a little pipe. It has some burnt residue in it. There was a faint smell of tobacco to it, but that's all I could really smell in it. So.
I ran up for her multiple times. Did you get a return back?
She may be lying about who she
Damn.
is. Interesting.
I got no return on that deal.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay, Miss. I've got to be able to figure out who you are. I don't know if you're Miss or if you're giving me a false name.
I
Right.
mean, I couldn't.
Listen to me. Listen. Right now, I'm running you through the computer system. I'm running DL numbers that are coming back to the name that you've given me, and so far we're not coming up with anything. So, do you have anything in that backpack that might help me identify you? Do you mind if I search your backpack for identification? All right, I've got a prescription bottle here with her name on it.
Can you check David for that name?
Lindsay's coming. They said I can't leave until they figure out who I am.
Oh, no. You know what's bad when they get on the phone and start smoking cigarettes. Now I see the transformation. That was a whole different person. Mary Lee, whoever she gone now. Whoever there right now, we about to be introduced to her. Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde for show. She's smoking cigarettes on the phone like Lindsay. She already This is gonna get diabolical real quick. Hold on.
Let me.
Lindsay's coming. They said I can't leave until they figure out who I am. They don't believe that
We didn't say that. We're saying it's not coming back.
it's not coming back. My name's not coming back in the maybe because I was locked up for so long.
I'm not finding any type of support deal on her at all.
While we're doing this, just let me have you step out here.
I'm gonna set this back in here.
Okay.
She ain't letting that cigarette go. That's the last one.
I didn't get anything back out of Alabama either.
When was the last time you had a license? Have you ever had a license?
Yeah, I've had a license before. Yes, sir.
Okay. Out of Florida.
Yes.
It's weird they're not finding it. That's why I'm.
I mean, I was in prison for
187.
How long were you in prison?
4.5 years.
When did you get out?
I got out in 2017. The prison issued me an ID when I got out, and my wallet was just stolen. What like a week ago?
Like a week
I found a
ago.
record of you being released from prison, but it doesn't have. We don't have a driver's license number. There's nothing. All it says is your name, day of birth, and you're released from jail. So, yeah, there's no picture or anything with it. So hold tight for us. Okay?
Hello?
Not the whole tight.
She's not paying on her penalties after she got out of jail is what that is. The car's not drivable. She said transmission is out and there's no insurance. So
The arrest was in Duval County for trafficking heroin.
what happened to your car? Your damage over here?
I
Do
bought
it.
it like that.
Wait. So did her name finally come up then? I don't get it. Let's figure it out.
You bought it like that?
Yeah, I only paid $1,000 for it.
Holy cow.
Yes.
It's okay if I check real quick. Make sure there's no. I'm mostly worried about guns. I
I have no guns. I can
Okay.
guarantee you there's no guns
All
in the
right.
car.
Is it okay if I check real quick?
I mean,
Your car real
they're
quick.
not. I guess that's my right as a person.
Yes, it is. You're right. How are you getting the car out of here? It's not drivable.
What do you mean it's not?
You
What
said
do
the transmission's out on it.
It's not all the way out. It works sometimes it doesn't.
20 miles an hour down the highway. That's
Well, I was
very dangerous.
No, I was going to pull over before y'all stopped me. I was pulling over to let it cool down. That's, I mean, all it has to do.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
What you got?
She denied consent. She says as soon as that transmission cools down, it will drive. It's fine. She says she has insurance on her phone that she's trying to locate right now. So she had failure to appear in 2019. Okay. She has several suspensions in failure to appear. So we can't get her a citation because she has a failure to appear.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Okay, so her name did come back. So that's weird how they couldn't find her, but okay, well, she's going to jail anyway because that's what happens when you have the FTA, failure to appear. That they can't trust you to come to court because you don't trust.
Okay, so what's the status on the ability to drive the car?
I mean, it's drivable.
You can't do 20 on this road.
I know that.
Somebody's going to rear end you.
Every now and then, it just, like I said, it just doesn't want to shift. And I was fixing to pull over, let it cool down, and then.
All right, that's not what we would consider operable.
No, I mean, it doesn't always do that. It just.
How about the insurance? Did you ever find proof of insurance?
No, I know that it's free direct.
Well, that's not exactly proof of insurance. You know what I mean? All right, well, finish up your cigarette.
Somebody's on their way, though.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, with everything that we've had to do, and you got a failure to appear.
I have a failure to appear. I just got
Listen
out.
to what I'm saying. Okay, you have a failure to appear on your record, and you have multiple other failure to pay suspensions on your driver license. So we're going to go ahead because you can't provide us with an address. We write you a ticket.
I told you.
No, you said that's where you were at. That's not your current address. Okay, well, you said you're in between places.
Wait, did she just talk herself into jail? Wait, everything that she was doing was not considered a going to jail offense? But her previous and her talking just took, wow, let me know in the comments if she just talked herself into jail. That's crazy.
Okay, we have no place to find you should you not take care of this criminal.
I can give you my sister's address, who
Okay.
always knows where I'm
All
at.
right, well, that's not what we're going to
Take me
do.
to jail.
Finish your cigarette. Okay,
Sir, please don't take me to jail. There's my ride right there.
you're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Okay, that escalated very quickly.
Back. You're good. You're good. Good. Stop resisting. Stop resist. Relax. Okay. Stop.
I'm not
Grabbing at me. Don't grab. Just relax. Okay. You're okay. Relax.
Hey, man, you're okay.
Sit in the chair. Keep
All
your
right.
feet up so you can stand up. There you go.
Good.
I'll help you. Put your leg up underneath you. There you go. All right.
I give her the keys to my car.
The car's getting towed.
Please, no, please.
Listen, you already got enough charges on top of what you already got, so you don't need any more.
Sir,
Okay. No.
With all due respect.
It's time to go. Come on. We're going back to the stand.
Is there anything we should know about before you start searching?
Is there something or no?
I mean, it doesn't matter now.
Let them know. Let them know. She trying to.
There's in the.
She trying to dig for something.
So,
That one.
take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS for any reason?
I don't even know. What do you want?
And you were saying there was something in his pocket.
It's rolled up in her shirt.
What's in her pills or something?
I don't honestly. It was in the car, so I just.
I'm not seeing anything.
Just calm down.
I don't want to go back to prison. I don't.
You said there was something rolled up.
I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right.
Want to go back to?
So nothing on you that you're
Tell
aware of.
y'all. Hey, that penitentiary. I'm trying to tell y'all, they ain't nothing nice. Not for the men or the women. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all out here playing with guns and doing whatever. I'm trying to tell y'all. I think the only person having a good time right now is Faux Extra.
Okay. All right. Have a seat over here.
Like that.
Step up. All that because we told her that she had to go to jail because she couldn't get a citation.
All right. So, do we do vehicle inventory here?
Yes.
Okay.
Fits some kind of knife or something. She's had.
Damn. Whoa.
133.
That's actual rocks. Those are actual rocks.
Oh. Oh, okay. This girl is Looney Tunes. She's got actual rocks in plastic bags. She is Looney Tunes.
Oh, here we go. So we have a glass smoking device mixed up amongst the clothing in the front passenger seat, along with a plastic baggie.
So now it's probable cause search instead of just inventory.
Here we go.
Be careful, this one's broken. Oh, imagine that.
What? Does it?
Yeah, look at all that.
Oh. Holy shit.
That doesn't look normal. Look at all that.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
probably a quarter.
I wonder if she tore this off and threw it back there while we were on the traffic stop.
She did reach up.
Because,
Yeah. She reached up at some point.
all right, I'm going to set this right here. I found that sitting on top of the pile of clothes in the passengers. Yeah, there's a lot of it in the corner and up in the crack here.
We'll contact with anybody. Dispatch, make sure he figures it out.
Companies do their inventory of the vehicle. They do find possible drug residue. But to wrap this up, guys, we all, of course, go through ups and downs in life. But this
something.
Damn. I just had to get to the charges because, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of done with it. All right, cool. She got caught. Let's get to the charges. So she got, while transporting to the Santa Rosa County Jail, she took off her bra and appeared to be attempting to conceal something. Oh, so she got, wait, this happened at the jail? Oh.
At the jail, a search revealed a plastic bag of crystalline substance that fell out of her clothes, and it tested positive for methamphetamine. One of the two glass smoking devices was also tested positive for methamphetamine. Merrily was charged with obstructing without violence, driving while license suspended, possession of controlled substance without prescription, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Okay, let's talk about it. Now, on the grand scheme of everything, those charges are light. They're all misdemeanors. But she's going to jail for them because they keep compounding that, and that's what happens when you don't clean up your past. Can you imagine getting a suspended license and then not going to court for it, and then getting caught for driving on suspended, and then getting a citation, then not going to court for that, and then I guess some people got to learn the hard way because they keep giving you citations and you keep leaving, and then not going to. But you just went to prison too, so I would think, especially if you were that scared of prison, I wouldn't be driving on suspended and getting caught and driving on suspended and then having crystalline. I don't know. My life, I don't know. I don't like prison. But hey, if you made it this far, that means you putting some paint where it ain't. And for that, you need to be thanked. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, and give me that algorithm because I need to be there, man. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but
Fuck that little 10. I'm maxed out.